up, Drama Alert Nation? It's me, DJ Killer Francis, and let's get right into the news. Our first story tonight, Dave Chappelle has been under fire for the comments made in his recent Netflix special. But evidence has shown that in a previous Netflix special, Dave Chappelle did something far worse. He allowed himself to be recorded while saying the N-word. In our second story tonight, DJ Killer Keemstar, the host of the popular web series DramaAlert, has decided to retire. We asked the internet for a comment, and what did they have to say? All right, all jokes aside, Keemstar made a video saying that he was going to retire. He was quitting DramaAlert and he'd be quitting the internet as a whole for the most part. And I don't think that's a bad decision. I mean, it could just be a bit. I thought it was just a bit at first. He's playing it pretty serious though. But if it's not a bit, let's talk about the advantages of doing that in his position. First off, there's no shame in retiring when you're still at the top of your game. And maybe Keemstar's not at the very tip top, but he still gets 500,000 views every time he uploads. People still know his name. He's still probably making 6 or 7 figures a year from his DramaAlert brand. So retiring now, really not a bad decision on his part. It's better than until everybody openly despises him. And I mean everybody. A lot of people already do. But I mean, before even his existing audience learns to hate him. I mean, what's the old saying from the Batman movie, right? It's either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain, which is why I'm slowly morphing into Jabba the Hutt. But Keemstar goes on to say that the community in YouTube is gone. And if nobody cares about the community at large, when the community is so saturated that there's these little pockets of drama, but not like overall platform drama, it's really hard for a channel like DramaAlert to exist. There was a period of time where everybody knew all the big YouTubers, right? These days, I know the Jakes and Logan Pauls, the Markipliers, the Jacksepticeye's, but if you've watched this video, you may not even know who some of those people are. And I have no clue who the hell a Bryce Hall is or any of those people. All of these TikTokers and Viners, there's just too much for me to keep track of. So when you tell me so-and-so stuck his finger in his cat's butt, I don't know and I don't care. I feel bad for the cat, but I have no clue who that YouTuber is. But also what DramaAlert did, which was being a news channel, they got the story out immediately as soon as it was trending and let the world know about what was currently going on. That's not really what people are interested in, and more importantly, that's not what YouTube is interested in anymore. YouTube rewards watch time, and they want really long videos. So a short little news video that's 10 minutes long about something that's only relevant right now is not going to work on YouTube the way that it used to. And you'll see that most drama channels have shifted to these epically long, 90-minute, 2-hour-long documentaries that do deep dives on content creators, and that's rewarded by YouTube for 2 reasons. The first is watch time, which obviously YouTube rewards. The longer you watch a video, the more of a video you watch, the more likely YouTube is to recommend that video to other people who watch the same stuff as you. Secondly, when you do one of these deep dives, I don't even have to know who this content creator is. I just need to know what they do. And then from the beginning, you'll tell me the beginning of their career, the middle of their career, and then what they most recently did. And maybe if a little time has passed, how that ended for the platform and for the creator overall. So it's like a Netflix series. Everything you need to know is all there in one place. It's going to be relevant forever. 5 years from now, I can come back and learn about what Jimmy Joe, the TikToker who fucked his cat, was all about. And while there are YouTubers who do daily news shows and do it well, like Phil DeFranco comes to mind, I just think even though Keemstar could do that if he put the time and effort in, he just doesn't feel the need to do that. He's been doing this forever. He's got the money in the bank. Why continue to morph as this platform morphs if he doesn't have to? And even if Keemstar did decide to stick around here and try to morph what he does into the next Philip DeFranco show, there's no guarantee that'll be successful, because if you watch Philip DeFranco every day like I do, you're probably aware he used to get 2.5 million views every single episode. Now he's lucky to break 1 million on any particular episode. Social media continues to tighten the noose. YouTube continues to tighten the noose on what is okay and what is not, which channels they're willing to promote and put in recommendations and which ones they're not. Even if they're not already punishing people like DeFranco, like Keemstar, like you and me, they will be eventually. I think that's just the reality of it. I mean, don't get me wrong. If YouTube was going to make it difficult to talk shit about other YouTubers, I kind of wish they had done it at a time before a bunch of other YouTubers helped me assassinate my own career. But better late than never, assholes. Love Keemstar or hate Keemstar, realize that he could read the tea leaves and realize what's happening here and is probably making the best decision for himself, for his career, and if you ask some people, for YouTube as a whole. I mean, a lot of people feel like he's a blight on the platform. I don't necessarily hold that opinion. I think Keemstar has been able to do some good stuff and some bad stuff in the past, and when he does good stuff, he does really good stuff. He's done some good stuff for me. Of course, when he does bad stuff, woo! And finally, I have seen some speculation whether or not this has to do with his feuding with Ethan and Klein and the outfall from that. And the reality of it is, maybe, but I think you'll see Ethan do something like this probably within the next year as well. I think you're going to see most YouTubers in Ethan and Keemstar's positions doing this, because if they don't, like I said, either they quit now while they're still a hero to a few people, or eventually they'll be villainized by the internet. And Ethan's already being villainized by quite a few right now as it is. It's the nature of the game. I mean, people already love to criticize on the internet, and so if you are somebody who criticizes things on the internet, you're going to get this very critical audience, and it's only a matter of time till that audience becomes critical of you. It's a bad business model, man. So, Keem, if you see this video, I think you're maybe making a right decision, a good decision. Going out on top, and I salute you for it. I'll pour out part of my next Mountain Dew for you, bud. And for those of you who dislike Keemstar but you like DramaAlert, it looks like DramaAlert might continue. I think he's going to end up finding up a new host and put the set there and let other hosts do that show and kind of do what Ray William Johnson did until that show is completely irrelevant and he's milked it for everything he's worth. And that's exactly what you should do, Keemstar. It's exactly what you should do. Get paid and let somebody else do the work. Smart. I mean, let's face it, even if Keemstar does retire, that doesn't mean DramaAlert has to. DramaAlert at this point is basically a brand that's synonymous with YouTube, but not necessarily synonymous with Keemstar. You can put that on clothing and people know what you're talking about. You could publish a book under that title. You could make web series, docuseries, Netflix special called DramaAlert, and people will watch it because they know that name. Keemstar can do whatever the hell he wants. But now, as usual, this is just one man's opinion. I could be wrong, and I'm curious as to your opinion down in the comments section below. Let me know what you thought of this video. Tried to punch it up a little bit, try to make it funny, but try to keep it short, because I don't give a shit about watch time. But please watch the entire video. Drop a like on it, leave that comment, and share it with your family and friends. Hit subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and if you are, turn on that notification bell so you can see videos like this. Guys, as always, thanks for watching. I love you very much, and I will speak with you again soon, and I will retire about 6 weeks after I'm dead. Deal with it.